Hey there, are you looking for a secret weapon in your fat loss journey? Ever wondered if there's a way to triple your fat burning potential? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into a controversial but fascinating topic, dry fasting and its potential link to increased fat loss. And stick around, because we'll also explore how some amazing fruits can play a role in your overall health and wellness journey. Now you might be thinking, dry fasting? Isn't that just not drinking water? And you're right. At its core, dry fasting involves abstaining from both food and water for a specific period. The idea, as some proponents suggest, is that by mimicking starvation and dehydration, you trigger certain genetic responses in your body. These responses, they claim, can not only help you lose more weight and burn fat, but also potentially lead to other health benefits. Sound intriguing? The person in the original script I looked at raised an interesting point. If our ancestors adapted to famines through genetics, didn't they also have to deal with droughts? And the answer, according to their research, is yes. There are over 50 different genes that are believed to protect us against dehydration and offer a range of health benefits, including a decreased risk for certain conditions. Isn't that mind-blowing? Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Wow, dehydration is dangerous. We need water. And that's a valid concern. We've all heard that by the time we're thirsty, we're already dehydrated. But this script brought up an amazing study that made me think twice. It was about these little birds that can fly across the desert without water and survive. Researchers compared 3 groups: birds given food and water, birds given no food but water, and birds given no food and no water. That's dry fasting. And the results? They were surprising. The dry fasting group actually generated 6 times more water than the group that only drank water. Plus, the dry fasting group burned more fat. The theory is that when fat is burned with oxygen from the air, the chemistry of it turns it into water. Could our bodies have a similar mechanism? The script I reviewed suggested that we might be able to use short-term dry fasting to our benefit. They specifically mentioned 12 hours of dry fasting for 30 days, citing research that shows potential health benefits with not many reported side effects for short durations. They emphasized that they weren't talking about long, extreme dry fasts, but rather shorter windows, perhaps starting with 12 hours and maybe gradually increasing to 20 hours. What do you think about that? The script also touched on where the strong emphasis on constant water intake might have originated, suggesting it was partly fueled by marketing campaigns from bottled water companies. While staying hydrated is undoubtedly important, it makes you wonder if we've been slightly over-indoctrinated on the drink constantly message. The point was to consider dry fasting as another potential tool, especially when you need to kickstart fat loss. Now, if you're even considering something like dry fasting, the script I looked at had some important rules. First and foremost, go slow. You don't want to jump into dry fasting without preparing your body. It's suggested to first adapt to fat burning by following a lower-carb diet for a while. This helps your body switch over to using fat for fuel, making the transition to fasting much easier with fewer cravings and less hunger. Makes sense, right? The script also recommended starting with water fasting before even thinking about dry fasting. During a water fast, you can still take supplements like electrolytes, B vitamins, and sea salt. However, with dry fasting, you're consuming nothing. No electrolytes, no pills, no coffee, and of course, no water. The idea is that your body will start to adapt and hold on to salt and water as much as it can, with a shift in hormones. The script highlighted that many people might have never gotten their body into a state where it's actually making water. The suggestion was to gradually graduate into dry fasting on a very small scale, emphasizing that even small amounts of short-term dry fasting might produce massive results. Why? Because, according to some sources, 1 day of dry fasting is sometimes claimed to be equivalent to 3 days of water fasting in terms of its effects. That's a big claim. Other important tips from the script included staying in a cool environment and avoiding strenuous activity and dehydration during a dry fast. They even shared a personal anecdote about making the mistake of spending too much time outside and feeling the stress on their body. The reasoning is that when you're dry fasting, your digestion and kidneys get a break, allowing your body to redirect those resources towards repair, healing, and regeneration. So you don't want to add the stress of intense exercise. Gentle walking is usually considered okay. The script also briefly touched on refeeding after a longer fast, recommending a gradual introduction of liquids and easily digestible foods. Now, where do our amazing fruits come into this picture? While you obviously wouldn't be consuming fruits during a dry fast, they can play a crucial role in preparing your body beforehand, and especially in replenishing nutrients and supporting overall health during your eating windows and after any fasting period. Think of them as nature's powerhouses, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can help your body thrive. Are you ready to explore some of these incredible fruits? First up, we have grapes. Remember those powerful antioxidants, especially resveratrol? They're not just good for heart health. They can also help your body recover and fight off oxidative stress that might occur during any fasting period. Plus, grapes are a natural source of hydration when you're not fasting. Next, we have kiwi. Packed with vitamin C and fiber, kiwi can support your immune system and aid digestion, which can be beneficial when transitioning back to eating after a fast. Papaya, with its digestive enzymes like papain, can also be incredibly helpful for gently reintroducing food to your system after a fast. Its vitamins and antioxidants provide a nutritional boost. Pomegranate, bursting with antioxidants and nutrients, can help combat inflammation and support overall cellular health, which is always a plus, especially when your body has been under some stress from fasting. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are loaded with antioxidants and vitamins that can help your body recover and thrive. They're also relatively low in calories and high in nutrients, making them a great choice during eating windows. Avocado, with its healthy fats and nutrients, can provide sustained energy and support hormone balance, which can be important when you're experimenting with fasting. Bananas are a great source of electrolytes like potassium, which can be depleted during fasting. They're also easy to digest and provide a quick source of energy. And finally, let's talk about mulberry. This often overlooked berry is a true nutritional powerhouse. Mulberries are rich in vitamins like vitamin C and vitamin K, as well as minerals like iron and potassium. They are also packed with antioxidants, including anthocyanins and resveratrol, which can help combat oxidative stress and inflammation in the body. Some studies suggest mulberries may even help regulate blood sugar levels, which could be beneficial for those interested in managing their metabolism through fasting. Their diverse nutrient profile makes them an excellent addition to your diet, especially during the periods when you are eating and replenishing your body after a fast. So, while the idea of dry fasting to potentially boost fat loss is certainly thought-provoking, it's crucial to remember that it's a very intense practice and might not be suitable for everyone. It's absolutely essential to do your own thorough research and, most importantly, consult with a qualified healthcare professional before even considering attempting any form of dry fasting. They can help you understand the potential risks and benefits based on your individual health status. Think of these amazing fruits as valuable allies in your overall health and wellness journey, regardless of whether you choose to explore dry fasting or not. They provide essential nutrients, antioxidants, and hydration when you're not dry fasting that support your body's optimal function. What are your thoughts on dry fasting? Have you ever tried it, or is it something completely new to you? And what are your favorite fruits for staying healthy and energized? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments below. And remember, your health is your greatest wealth. Always prioritize safety and make informed decisions when it comes to your body. Hey friends, if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Your support helps this channel grow. To sum up, dry fasting is a controversial topic with claims of accelerated fat loss and other health benefits. While some studies, like the one on desert birds, suggest intriguing possibilities, it's a practice that requires extreme caution and should only be considered after thorough research and consultation with a healthcare professional. Regardless of your stance on fasting, incorporating a variety of nutrient-rich fruits like grapes, kiwi, papaya, pomegranate, berries, avocado, bananas, and especially mulberry into your regular diet is a fantastic way to support your overall health and well-being. Now you have a choice. You can either dismiss this information or delve deeper into researching dry fasting and the incredible benefits of these fruits. But remember, taking an active role in understanding your health options is always a powerful step. What will you choose to explore further? While you're waiting for the next video, check out these other videos on our channel for more insights into health and wellness. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.